Ooh. What? Is that rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling the whole time.
Oh, well, shit. This is awkward. Hello, people. This is how you tell if a cheese is good. It's good. It's good. It tastes like a $10 bottle of wine. Anyway, all right. Welcome back to Cook with the MS Chef. In the heat of the coronavirus fiasco, we decided we're gonna make tacos. Because everybody's buying toilet paper, we might as well have a use for it. So, I'm gonna show you guys how to make tacos. The way I make tacos. So first things first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut up some cilantro. We're gonna use a bunch of cilantro today. So if you're thinking like, I don't wanna buy this whole thing of cilantro because we're not gonna use all of it, you're going to use all of it today. All right, so we're gonna cut this up a little bit. And what we're gonna do is we are going to put this in our rice because we're cooking rice. I should probably tell you that. We're gonna cook rice and black beans and saute some veggies like fajitas, whatever you wanna call them. It was not cooked in the Fajita Valley of Mexico. It's just sauteed vegetables. Can you tell I'm not mentally like equipped for this today? I wonder if I'm getting sick. Maybe. So 2 cups of water or 2 cups of rice means 4 cups of water. Oh yeah, by the way, new kitchen, we moved. So, yeah, that's 2 cups. Whoa. 2 more cups. Whoa. Because 2 plus 2 equals, that's right, water. And we're gonna put that on high. And then once that boils, we'll deal with the rest. You can add some salt in there. I always like to, personally, because I'm a salty. We're gonna crack open this quarantine level can size thing of black beans. All right, and we're gonna add these beans to this bowl right here. Now this one, you don't really have to do first. Beans are super easy. They just sit there and be warm. And then wash hands. Sanitation is super important. Coronavirus, you might notice my robe says Mrs. on it. Mine is somewhere in a box that we haven't unpacked yet. So this is my wife's apron. I'm a Mrs. That's right, we have matching aprons. That's adorable. Be jealous. Beans. Beans need to be warmed up. Just leave them on low and cover them. And what we're gonna do is toward the end, we're gonna add some stuff into there, but right now we don't need to. While the water boils, we don't really need to do anything with the meat. The meat's gonna kind of be quick because we're gonna chop it up. What we're gonna do, first things first, is make the Pico de Gallo. I forgot what it was called. I'm an awful Hispanic person. If you want to be traditional, then get the white onion. You know, do what you got to do. If you want to be traditional, make your own tortillas instead of buying them. But you know, nobody has that much time. So we're gonna cut this in half. We only need half for the salsa. We're gonna use the other half for the fajitas. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Are you saying you're
You're
crying?
Not a I'm just super sad about this coronavirus. They named it after a beer. We're moving on. Kevin doesn't want to cry. Don't think about the first 30 minutes of Bambi or Up or any Disney movie ever. Oh my god, why are they always sad? I watched Frozen 2 last night. I can't get that song out of my head. These are up to you. You can do it in a food processor like they do the paste salsa if you want. Ooh, water's boiling. You know what that means. It's rice time. Shall we? See that? Look at that water boil right there. Mmm, so boily and stuff. And then we're going to add our rice in. But for right now, leave it in there. Turn it down ever so slightly. You still want the water to boil, but you don't want the rice to cake to the bottom. That's the biggest thing about stovetop rice. It will burn to the bottom of the pot, and that's not what we want. We don't want burnt rice. Nobody wants burnt rice. Burnt rice is gross. So every now and then, we're going to stir it to make sure it doesn't cake to the bottom. But for now, we're just gonna leave it there and keep cutting our tomatoes. Tomato. But I do always sing when I cook. We're cutting avocados now. Everybody's like, oh, maybe if you get it out this way. If you go this way, you're gonna stab yourself. And you're like, oh, maybe if I just stab. No. Here you go, okay? Take the knife, take the avocado. You see the seed? What we're gonna do, shut up. What we're gonna do is stab downward, twist, and remove. Whoa. That's right. Sometimes I'm a professional. Aha! It worked. I know what you're thinking. Kevin, the water sounds like it's boiling over. It is. Don't give it the attention that it craves. Okay? That's how you parent. Thank God I'm not a parent. I'm not rewarding this behavior. Avocados are so green. Why am I singing? See, my cameraman Michael's got me all self-conscious about singing since the scissor incident, which was in the last episode. And it was amazing. It was everything I didn't know I wanted. Now, the only thing I don't like about garlic is the paperwork that comes with it, because it's a bureaucratic bullshit, okay? And Michael, my cameraman, showed me this cool trick. He's like, look, if you just smash it with a knife, it's fine, or whatever. And then you can peel it easier, which, I mean, he's not wrong, because you can. You can peel it a lot easier. The only reason I don't like to do that, personally, is because you lose out on some of those juices, because I like garlic. It's delicious. But, since we're putting it in a salsa, it doesn't matter. It's just for taste. So somebody's gonna bite into it and be like, ah, it's spicy, but it's not spicy. They just bit into garlic. Calm down, Sharon, okay? Go eat your Wonder Bread and tell yourself that it's a dish and move on with your life. Oh, Spam is so in season this year. We're gonna cut up some garlic. Ta-da, ta-da, cutting up garlic. This is your fault. This is all your fault. You're like, oh, Kevin, do you know you sing when you cook? No, I didn't. Let's make a video of Kevin cooking so we can see him singing while he cooks. This used to be on Snapchat. Nobody could hear me sing. It was just me cooking, and I didn't know I did it. It's like one of those nervous tics that you don't know you have. People are like, oh, did you ever notice? You did? No, I didn't, but thank you for that. I'm going to be self-conscious about it for ever. We don't want burnt rice. Nobody wants burnt rice. Burnt rice is gross. Burnt rice, 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 burnt rice. Cutting up garlic. Burnt rice, 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 burnt. Cutting up garlic. We're putting limes in the salsa now. So, sauce is good to go. First, we're going to add my two favorite ingredients to everything: salt and pepper. Now, what we're going to do, because Kevin underestimated the size of f***ing vegetables. I don't know what you're thinking. Well, Kevin, if you put it in a food processor, this wouldn't be a problem. No. Okay? We're going to put it in a bigger bowl. That's right. The American way of solving problems. We're going to add cilantro to the salsa, too. I don't really know what else cilantro goes in. Like at all. Like, is there a...
You could rub it on your face.
You could rub it on your face. There's a soap bar that does that at Trader Joe's. I had it for a while. I smelled like cilantro. I wasn't sure if I liked it. Every time I smell my armpit to see if I still stank, I'd be like, tacos sound really good right now. Now, the point of stirring is that you want every chip that you put in the Pico de Gallo to have a little bit of something different on it. Now, what we're gonna do is a taste test to see if this is good. And I know what you're thinking. Kevin, do you have any chips? Yes, I do. Maybe. No, I don't know. Haha! I do! They're plantain chips. Now, the reason I get plantain chips is because I can't have flour. I can do like corn chips, but it depends on the oil that it's fried in. I can't do canola oil, and I can't do vegetable oil, I can't do soybean oil, I can't do peanut oil, I can do like 3 oils. And it's olive, saffron, and sunflower. And these are fried in flour. Meh. I don't have enough limes to make this a reality, but I have lime juice. So it works out. That's a lot better. All right, salsa's done. That actually does look really pretty. It's like Picasso had a wet dream. Ah, perfect. Okay, so you see that? See how there's like little to no water left in there? What you're gonna do is you're gonna turn your burner to low, stirring, and then cover that. Get yourself a little taste test. Hot. Oh, that's good. All right, cool. All right, so rice is done, and we're gonna prep the veggies for fajitas. Alright, we're gonna throw those things in the pan. Throw it in the pan, cause they're bell peppers. Bell peppers go in a pan. And we have another one. Green light, go. Quiet on the set. Jesus. My wife has the coronavirus.
Fake news.
Fake news. It's wrong. It's very important to understand. I don't even drink Coronas, okay?
You sound like Bubbles from Finding Nemo if he was high.
Bubbles. I don't have the coronavirus. You know, the best way to avoid contracting the coronavirus is alcohol, usually hand sanitizer. Alright, so we got 2 bell peppers in there. Look at that. It's like shitty Christmas. Red light, green light, stop. We're gonna add an onion. A red onion, which is purple. Don't ask. She's dying. How'd your wife die? I don't know, I was filming a YouTube video. So you understand you're the prime suspect in this? Yes, but can I finish the video first? We think you killed your wife. No. So you see, I was singing and cutting a bell pepper, and then yeah, onions. And if you notice, I didn't cry. There's a mic right there. It's like 80s rock bands. Whenever I have this thing here. It's more Christina Aguilera, but
Nobody else.
no, just Christina Aguilera.
And 80s bands.
And 80s bands, yes. Maybe Backstreet Boys. Tell me why. Yeah, definitely Backstreet Boys. Ah! You ruined my groove! And with the coronavirus, they always say you're not supposed to touch your face, but like, just saying that makes you want to touch your face. Like right now, I have an itch on the bridge of my nose that I can't get because I'm covered in garlic juice. And it's pissing me off. I just want to itch my nose. Oh my God, yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's professional right there. That's how professional we are here at Cooking with Kevin. Is it Cooking with Kevin or the MS Chef? Yeah. Cooking with the MS Chef, who is also a millennial. That's what the M stands for. Definitely not multiple or sclerosis. Nobody hates millennials more than millennials. Actually, no, that's not true. Nobody hates millennials more than boomers describing millennials and millennials reading the description to other millennials. And some millennial going, same. You know what jackhammers sound like in France? You know jackhammer. That's what they sound like in America. But in France, they go, oh. Oh, I can't even do it. Oh. If only I had a sponsor that could give me a better wine. Well, they do have, I have this water, which is not alcoholic, that they keep sending me because they think it'll help with my MS. And I'm not gonna lie, it definitely does. It really does. You can get it on Amazon or Whole Foods. If you can't find it at Whole Foods, get it at Amazon. And it's great. It helps a lot with my fatigue, personally, which is great because the fatigue that comes with MS, and I'm sure other cognitive diseases or debilitating diseases or just diseases in general, is the most frustrating part for me because it's like, oh, I can do this thing that I used to be able to do, and then suddenly I'm tired and need a nap, and it pisses me off. But the water helps me go a little bit longer, so. Rewire water, it's great. Fajitas, I'm gonna put oil on it. Now with fajitas, the amount of oil that you put on it is gonna be quite a bit. You don't wanna put enough oil that Alaska's like, oh my God, it's like Exxon Valdez. But you don't wanna put too little so that they don't cook, because what we're going for is a fried feeling. I know when you get fajitas from like a Mexican restaurant, as you guys know, it's always like, and there's a reason for that, because it's cooking, and it's like, or whatever. We're gonna get some oil on the pan for our steak. Well, now what I did with this bad boy is I put some olive oil, some salt, and some pepper on it so that it would get some flavor into it before I cut it. All right, now this is a chuck roast. I don't think it really matters, personally, what kind of meat you get. I mean, I'm probably wrong with that. There's probably some meat slob out there that's like, no, it has to be this kind of meat from this kind of big meat. It's f***ing beef. Beef all tastes the same, okay? Now what we want is little small pieces to put on tacos. So we're essentially dicing it. So look at that, perfect taco size. Tastes like beef. You probably shouldn't eat raw beef. I just realized that I did on camera. That's been like a thing of mine since I was a kid. You probably shouldn't eat raw beef though. I don't know if there's any like health repercussions that come with it, but you probably shouldn't. Eating raw things is always bad in the news, so yeah, don't do it. But I'm kind of an idiot, so it works out. It's raining steak. Cutting up the beef. Reminds me of that Sweeney Todd song. To cut out the beef, you take the knife. Cause the beef, it looks so nice. You think I can hit that high note? You keep the fat, cause it make the grease. It make the taco taste so good. The piece is too big, so you make it small. You cut the beef, You gotta it all. I remember how the high note comes in. Oh, wait. Da, 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 da. You got to the... Ah, shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have tried. You got to the... I'm trying again. Why did I try again? Ah! So get the beef on there. We're not using this anymore, so put it in the sink and wash your damn hands, alright? Today we're sponsored by cleanliness. We're going to be super sanitary. Oh, yes. Sanitation is key for everything. That burns. Is this supposed to burn? Ow. Anyway, veggies. Haha! Special. Ow. Ow. Salt and pepper. Now the meat, I forgot to turn the burner on. Make sure you turn the burner on when you put meat on the stove. Otherwise, nothing happens. Now you don't want to beat the meat too much, because if you beat the meat too much, you're left with just a scaped, what's the word? Scarfed, scraped, chafed. You're messed with just a chafed, maybe I am drunk. You're left with just a chafed f***ing mess. Personally, I like tacos a little bit on the spicy side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add crushed red pepper flakes. It's a secret. We're gonna put a dash in. Dash. And then it's another secret. Oh! You know what I'm gonna add to my fajitas to make them taste better? Is just a dash, mind you, of lime juice. Just a little bit though. Don't want too much. Otherwise, it's bad. Or something. Ooh! Oh! Oh, spice came through really well. Really well. Maybe too well. So just a dash of lemon juice. Rice is done, fajitas are done. What we're gonna do with the beans, and I like to call this move a pro gamer move, a pro cooking move, is you get cheese. Now hold on a second, stay right there. Don't go. Look, I'm back. You get cheese from someplace. I won't tell you where. It's definitely not Costco. You get cheese, and then you add some cheese to it. And then what you do is you replace the cover. Now that cheese, what it's gonna do is it's gonna melt into the beans. And it's gonna be f***ing delicious. I should probably drink more. Where's my wine? Oh, thank you. I couldn't find it. Don't judge me. Anyway, in our tortillas, best way to do them, take a dishwash. Just dishcloth. Get it wet, wring it out, because you want the cloth damp. Because my grandma told me to. And we're gonna do this, where we fold it in half, split half of it, you put tortillas in the middle, you put the wet cloth over it. Now, what we're essentially doing, because we're gonna throw this in the microwave, is we are borderline steaming them. The reason being is because when you get a tortilla and it's dry and you pick up the meat, if the tortilla is dry, it breaks in the middle, and then all of it falls on the table, and all you have is a taco salad. And you don't want a taco salad unless you ordered a taco salad, because you're white. Fact. Legally not a fact. Anyway. We're gonna go for a minute. I should have hit a minute. I didn't. I hit 30 seconds. Don't ask me why. Definitely wasn't the wine's fault, you judger. I feel like if I whisper, I should whisper right here. Whisper, 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 whisper. If you're dicing up cilantro, easiest way to do it. You take the knife, take the cilantro, like so. And when you dice, you go forward. And what you do is you continuously pull out the excess to put it in the middle. And you always make sure that your knuckles are the farthest thing out, so that anything your knife hits is your knuckle. And your hand looks like a spider. See, look at that. Isn't that great? Is it gonna work for everybody? No. Do I know how to do it without looking at the cutting board? Yes. The good news is, I'm officially out of wine. Was that good news? Yes. You know why? Because I always have backup alcohol. Yeah. If you get a head of lettuce, such as you do with this one, you'll notice it's got a butt on it. That doesn't work. Now what you do, you find a table or a counter, like you're giving CPR, and then you rip that up. Because that part right there, look at that. That is gross. It's not gross, it's lettuce, but like... Sorry, I had a text message. I'm trying to figure out if I still have a job. Because the coronavirus is awful. Anyway. Tacos are ready. Oh my god, that's so good. Ha! Bet you didn't know I had tongs. Click and make sure they work, like we talked about in the last episode. They still work. Couple pieces right there. Couple pieces right there. Keep in mind, it's a small tortilla. Don't go too overboard. You have a lot to do. Draped over the top. Put some lettuce. Just a little bit though, not a lot. Lettuce. We do cheese first. Truth be told, probably should have put the cheese on the meat. It's okay. We're learning. And then cilantro. F that up. I f that up hard. Some of it fell off the plate. Salsa. Yes. I can't do sour cream. There's a lot of dairy in it. God, I touched my face. Hold on. Sanitation is the most annoying thing to happen to me since Gilmore Girls went back on Netflix. So I can't do sour cream. There's a lot of dairy in it, and it's too much. But for some reason, I can do Greek yogurt. Now, if you don't know, Greek yogurt is a phenomenal substitute for sour cream. And then just a dash, a dollop, as I'm pretty sure it's called in liquid form, of sour cream. And then, rice and beans. So we'll come over here. If you notice, our beans, the cheese has melted, so we're gonna stir it in. Yes, tastes like beans. And then we're going to put the beans on the plate, like so. Rice is great, and I probably should have done it first because it catches all the bean juice. Oh God, is that pretty? No. Is it edible? Yeah. Is it pretty then? Yes, because it's edible. All right, and there you have it. 3 tacos with a cider, because coronavirus. Honestly, I felt like tacos today, and I'm not at all regretting that decision. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hit this, what do they always say in the YouTube videos? Hit the subscribe button below, like and leave a comment if you liked it. And yeah, we'll post more as, well, depending on the quarantine, we might not. We'll see what happens. Either way, I'm going to get cooking and keep eating and keep getting drunk. Delightful. Nice. The thing about YouTube, you have to like film as if you're talking to people in the future. Oh yes, YouTube, future time. Oh, robots have probably taken over the world by now, and I for one welcome our robot overlords. That's why I own a Roomba. Although that technically would be like a robot slave. Robot Abraham Lincoln would not be down for Roombas. It's okay though, I named my Roomba Alfred because I named my cat Bruce Wayne, and Alfred cleans up after Bruce Wayne. Oh no!
Hi.
Killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Look. Fastest hand of the West right here. Careful, Michael. I just might cook you up. You delicious, delicious thing.
By the way, your wife wrote to you.
Ah, did she?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
This is going to be a short episode.